Hey guys, this is Justin with Dynasty, and today we're going to take a look at the Coast FL75 Headlamp, which we think you'll like. Stay tuned after the jump. Alright, so today we're out exploring with the Coast Headlamp, and I really like the ease of the use of this headlamp for the kids. This takes 3 AAAs, and it's really easy for Jordan, who is our middle child, to use and operate. Jordan, you want to show them how you go through the different modes here without blinding them? So right now it's on high, which is about 400 lumens, and if you step down, it'll go to about 250, and then down to a nightlight mode, which is I think around 30. I'll give you the full specs later, and then go down and it'll go off. And it does have a red map reading light. So the nice thing about this is if you're trying to move around in moonlight or something like that and look at your map, you do have the option for a red nightlight or for navigating around the camp, which I really enjoy. So what do you think, Jordan? How do you like this one?
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up?
Yeah, good.
I really like the fact that it's 400 lumen. It's really bright, and like I said, it works on 3 AAAs, which we usually carry for all of our other stuff anyways. So that works really well. Comparatively, we have another headlamp that we've got, it's a cheap Walmart LED. Jordan, you want to turn the regular light on yours, please? Full bright. So you've got your full, I don't know how many lumens this is. This is your cheap Walmart headlamp. You've got a full 400 lumens here. You can definitely see the difference in light. So we'll go into the backyard and we'll do a beam throw test and things like that as well. Alright guys, so let's take a look at the Coast FL75. This is a really nice headlamp that we've enjoyed using so far, and thank you to Coast for sending it to us to review. We really appreciate that. So the FL75 is a total of 435 lumens and has a max runtime of 17 hours. It's going to be on the low setting, and then it is IPX4 weatherproof. So the light itself has a red mode. I don't know if you guys can see that here with the left-hand button on the top. It turns the red lights on. And that's good for looking at things close in camp, and we've got some outside footage we'll roll in here as well. Alright, so you've got your high mode on here, which is going to be 435 lumens, and it has a beam length of 143 meters, and has a runtime of 2 hours and 30 minutes. You've got your medium setting, which is 255 lumens, which has a beam length of 108 meters, and has a 3-hour runtime. And then you've got your low setting, which is 66 lumens, has a beam length of 56 meters, excuse me, and has a 17-hour runtime. And the nice thing we found about this is when we roll the other footage in is that the low beam was actually quite a bit of light, and we were able to use that around the camp. So I think you're going to find yourself probably using that more in a camp, or when you're out camping or doing things around the house that you require a headlamp. That worked out really well, and the 66 lumens was enough to navigate with and see everything in camp with, so we liked that. So we really did like the red lamp for looking at maps and things like that. It was easy to read everything with that, and it didn't really adjust your night vision too much, so that was good. And then we'll take it outside, we'll do a couple of drop tests and stuff, and we'll go from there. Alright guys, so let's do the drop testing on this really quick. Got a hard root under here for me. We got both modes on. We're just going to drop it a couple times. And this is the part I don't like about some of the equipment testing. So we'll do it a second time. Everything's still working. And third. And other than the battery's popping out. Alright, so it did pop open that time. Batteries came out, but everything still works. So good on the drop testing, and the kids have been rough on it as well. So the light itself is also IPX4 water rated, which means it can do this and still work. So we're just around camp, and we're using the Coast headlamp, and I've really started to like this. See the remains of our fire there. So I'm really starting to like the red lamp around the camp. We make it really easy to read, or as you can see, that's probably that's about 10 foot away. You can see everything on there. You can't really see it on the video very well, but you can see pretty well. And you can see to read the tent we were testing over here, which was a very big flop in our case, but you can definitely read things with it very well. I like the fact that on the regular headlamp, we're going to turn that on here, So this is the highest mode. I really love the fact that you can adjust the flood on this, and you can have it very spotty or very floody. So, and on the medium mode, we're looking at those trees are good 30 foot away, and you're seeing pretty well with it. And again, like I said, I really like the fact that you can make it very floody or very spotlighty. So we'll go down to the lowest mode here, and this is the moonlight low mode, and I mean, it really works really well still. So you can still see the trees are about 30 foot away there. You can definitely see around camp. The only downside I have with the headlamp is that it uses just regular AAA batteries. So I know Coast has some rechargeable headlamps, which would probably be a little bit nicer and work a little bit better, but I do really like this light so far. Campsite backs right up to wilderness area, some thicket here. Again, we can flood it out, or we can have the focused beam. You know, the nice thing with the headlamp is you're definitely seeing where you're going, you know, seeing what you're looking at, so it tends to work really well. And again, this is the lowest mode. I think you get like 17 hours out of the batteries, so you know, that's not bad at all. Jump up to the highest mode, and what I really like about the highest mode is the flood. And look at that. Everything around here you can see, and we're looking, you know, some of this stuff's 30 foot away, so you can definitely see everything around here. Alright, well, we really enjoyed taking a look at this light today, so thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate that. If you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We got lots of other cool things that we think you'll enjoy coming up. So definitely remember to ask yourself, what have you done to secure your Dynasty today? See you later.
Marriage counseling!